Hi, good evening. So, today I just wanted to come and talk about on the difference between words and actions. So, like, for example, we've all said like once that like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it in 15 minutes. And then 15 minutes pass and like, oh, can you watch the plays? Oh yeah, watch it right now. That doesn't happen. Or like, maybe like we had like a plan to go somewhere with like a friend or some, but then we don't really like complete it, right? And it's okay because sometimes things just happen. But there's always a difference between words and actions, right? Because like one thing is you say, "Oh yeah, sure, I'll be there." Yeah, and then my hair is a mess. I'm so sorry about that, but there's just like certain things like your words are one thing, so you actually, like I said, I'll be there. Yeah, I didn't go. So that's what we're gonna be talking about in a situation in this video, because many people say, "Oh yes, I follow God," or like, "Look at my necklace, like I have a cross. Why would I not believe in Jesus?" Yet their actions don't represent Him. No, I'm not calling anybody out, but most people are like that. What they say, like, "Oh yeah, I follow God," yet their how they act and certain things they do doesn't really represent God. This is why we have, if you claim to follow him and like he's this to you and he's that to you, is where we need to like learn. Because we can't just say, like, oh yeah, I believe God. Yeah, you're not doing what he's meant, right? So, how can we change this? Because we are temples of the Holy Spirit, and we must represent God. So, do you think Jesus is gonna be talk about gooning? Do you think Jesus is gonna be saying bad words? Like, no, we need to cut these sins, or stop being dirty-minded. Stop saying like stuff that like for example, double meaning things. Like people say, "Oh yeah, get the ball," like scratching ball. I mean, when we could be like, "Hey yo, bro," like, no, I'm talking about the other one, like the bouncy ball. I know what you're talking about. Like, we clearly know your meaning. So stop trying to act like it's something else. Yes, it could have a double meaning, but doesn't mean you should use it like that. Because Jesus wouldn't even do that in the first place. Now, oh, this is the part that comes in. And people be like, oh, Jesus just has a bunch of rules and all this. He's a decision. So like, you can claim to follow Jesus. You don't have to. That's how much he loves you, because he could, like, he's almighty and powerful. He could just force you to like love him and obey him and be good. But no, he loves the world so much that he's gonna let you have that decision. And now I'm gonna say this because sometimes, yes, I do make dirty jokes. Sometimes I, well, I haven't or don't really curse like, but I say freaking, I say dang, and now many people think that's a bad word. At the end of the day, it's really not. That's why you can say fries, you can say like freaking, like we can start to replace those words. I don't really say cuss, but like, I do still sometimes make dirty jokes. I do still times lie. I do this. Now there's a difference between you having a sinful nature, because we're not all perfect. We all sin. We got that part done. But now the part is that, are you actually just gonna let it slide and let that behavior like, oh, we all sin, or like, yeah, this, or actually gonna be like, I'm gonna try to not to sin, but I'm still gonna sin in the process. That's where we need to declare ourselves a difference, because we can't just say, I'm Christian, or I believe in God, yet I'm following Buddha, I believe in zodiac signs. Like, no, Jesus is following one person. First commandment: you shall not have other gods before me. That's why you only put one finger, because there's one God. Now, if you're Catholic, that's another thing. But still, most Catholic people believe in God. So why are you gonna believe in Jesus if the first commandment says don't believe other gods? Yet Catholicism is believing in many gods. Yeah, that's why many people go from Catholic to Christian. But your religion, you do you. So this is what we need to stop to avoid. We need to avoid. We need to stop this stuff. Stop this. Stop this. And yes, I talk about this a lot, but this is like a natural habit. Like, oh, I'm gonna scratch your cheeks or I'm gonna tickle your cheeks. Like, you'll be like, no, like, hey, yo, but like, no, I'm talking about these. Like, no, like, I'm referring to a specific person, but like, sure, you can say like a certain thing, but like in reality it's just like weird. So just precisely don't say it in the yeah. Like don't really say it because that's just messed up. So yeah. I just think we need to start cutting out in our lives. We need to like stop cursing, stop doing this because and the thing is most people they're like, okay, I have they like they believe in God but they don't have a relationship with him. Like they pray, they do this, but then like have a relationship. And the thing is, Jesus says we're not a religion; it's a relationship. So a relationship, not sometimes you will fall into this where like you do everything you're supposed to do, but yet you don't feel connected to God because that's not a relationship. That you're taking it as a routine. I used to read my Bible and be like, okay, I'm done with this. I took it as a chore, as a like chore, but that's not. We read the Bible to spend time with God, not to genuinely just take it like I gotta do this daily, like right. And so more take it as a relationship than just a religion. Because people say, oh my gosh, it's a religion, it's a religion. In my eyes, it's a relationship. But yeah, like yeah, because like it's a relationship because you're doing you're talking to God. So maybe some things you could try is it's like generally talking to God. Like, what's up, Jesus? Like, certainly if you sorry about that. I just realized there's noise in the background, so my bad for that. But I am trying to get a place where like it's like an actual filming room, so like nobody comes in or like I'm not moving around from different places. But I'm trying. But you know, many things in this life cost money, and that's something I'm not doing so well in. Nor are my parents. So if you know me, you know I sell bracelets. So like my bracelet's not maybe the best, but as long as you buy one, I'll be happy. One, I'll be happy. Back to the subject. Like, but yeah, we need to start cutting these things out of our life. And the thing is, most people don't like have a good relationship with God. But when they come to their friends are making them sin. Because let's say they're doing perfectly fine, yet their friends start coming and start sinning. Exactly, like you were doing fine, but when you go with those people, start sinning. Now this is people we need to try to avoid. And now relationship will fall, friendship will fail, all this stuff will happen once you start to follow Jesus. But at the end of the day, you're gonna find true love, no fake friends, and you'll actually have. You might don't have to have 5 friends. You could just have one, and that person might be like the like it's really important. So like, yes, you might other people or like share the gospel. It's another thing because people are like, oh, I just don't want to force religion. Our Christians have gone as far as like doing crazy things, as straight up going to go walk to an atheist. Like I don't want to force religion. People killed, people walked like 1,000 miles just to go share the gospel. Yeah, you're afraid of it? We gotta change that. So that's pretty much the video of today. Just cutting things off. Now I know I've made another video like to this, but I feel like I have to do it twice because there's too much and we gotta like start cutting it off. So that's it. Bye.